I was trying to hit want, but then the diction came out like really dictiony.
Yeah, and you don't have to. Just
Yeah.
buzz through that line, okay? And just don't slow down too much in that middle section. Kind of keep the energy going, keep the energy up. Yeah? Okay. Start at the top again.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh. How do you become the you dream of being? You just have to say yes. Yes to finishing strong. Yes to staying in the zone. And yes to picture perfect penguin cakes. Yes. Yes. And oh boy, yes to that too, I guess. More? Wow. I mean, yes. Seriously though, do you really want to do all of this?
Yes.
That's it. There it is. You know, girl. Whoa, someone could have still eaten that. But whatever. Let them hear that no. Because no is beautiful. At Pure Leaf, we believe no makes life better. After all, it works pretty well for our tea. No artificial sweeteners. No artificial flavors. No extra stuff. Pure Leaf. No is beautiful.
Yeah, well done. Well done.
Thanks.
Everybody here, just a slight difference to connect a little more. We could work it some more, but I don't want to kill it to death. And do because you're building as you go. So it's going to be very anthemic. It's going to be very anthem. It's going to be very rah-rah. It's going to be very USA. It's going to be, because what is this? Who's the client?
National Guard.
The Army National Guard. Tough guys and gals. Yeah. Who, stood there by the thousands when stupidity happened in Washington, D.C., sleeping on the floors and in garages. These are tough, tough people. And you're one of them. We understand. We understand. Look, it says that twice in the same line, in that first and second line. We understand. We understand. But they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? I don't think so. Who do you think is going to take care of all this? We will. Yeah? So be a part of that world. You even look the part. You could do the on-camera part. I mean, you look like the Army National Guard. Big, strong, tough looking, nice looking guy. That's the kind of person that they put on camera. So you can be this voice really easily. Don't worry about the words. Don't worry about making it clear. You're talking. You're just talking. You're having a conversation, and it doesn't have to be syllables everything doesn't have to be crisp and perfect. You're just having a conversation and you're going. You're driving from beginning to end because you have a reason for what you're saying, because you're defending your team, your Army National Guard team who risks their lives. Yeah? So all you need to do is I need you to feel it in your heart and soul. I need to hear it come across the microphone if I can't watch you. So you do just what you did, but by just putting that feeling into it, the lines will change by themselves. So just feel it. Tell me why, okay? So I want you to take a nice deep breath in, and I want you to get there in your head. And I want you to tell me why the National Guard is so great.
We understand an upside-down world.
Yes.
We understand a rogue virus, zero jobs, and stratospheric tuition. But they're writing us off before we get to the starting line.
Yes.
The stalled generation? Not so fast.
Yes.
Who you think is going to fix all this? We will. We will, because our future is the future.
Yes.
Because the life we have chosen has prepared us for this moment in history. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day. We're going to save families from disaster and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny. We invite you to join us. The next great generation is now.
Oh, Chris, oh my God. That was really, really good. That was really, really good. And did it feel better?
Yeah, it did. You know, because when I was doing it the first time, you know, I do have a lot of connections with. I'll say I chose this because I watch a lot of sports and I know this kind of thing. This is where it's targeted.
Right.
So I know the target audience of this. I have a cousin that just recently went into the army. So it's like I had him in my mind.
Tough to find in the sentence, but you think that you have to punch something. You don't necessarily need to punch it, but the words that they're talking about, because who are you talking about? You're talking about we, yeah? We. And they say it twice in this next line. We will. And then they say it again. We will, because our future is the future. So that's very tough to find, but you're talking about we. Our future is. Ours is, because that's what you're about to say. That's a very tough thing to find, but that's why you should give it a little emphasis. Then you were good, because the life and go through those lines. Just take a breath and talk to me about it. This is the life we chose to prepare us. We're going to say this. We're going to do that, and be empathetic. And then you can we invite you to just go right on into it. We invite you to join us. The next great generation is now. Yeah. So again, I need to hear it heart and soul. I need you to connect it. This is just about connecting, Daniel. You know what this is. This is about beginning, middle, and end. It's just that the middle starts a little sooner than middle, actually. So beginning, middle, end, but bring it all together. Get there, turn it, build it, and take it to the end. Yeah? All right. All right. So I want you to take a nice deep breath. I want you to concentrate on the guard and who the guard is and why we need them. And tell me about that.
We understand an upside-down world. We understand a rogue virus, zero jobs, and stratospheric tuition. But they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Not so fast. Who do you think is going to fix all this?
Yes.
We will. We will, because our future is the future. Because the life we've chosen has prepared us for this moment in history. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day. We're going to save families from disaster and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all of this and more because we have an appointment with destiny. We invite you to join us. The next great generation is now.
Yes, so much better, so much better. Did everybody hear that? Yeah? The two of you especially, because you're gonna, you would compete for the same things, but what's so interesting is you brought two different things, two different voices. It would not, for the client who doesn't know much at all, it's probably going to be up to the sound of the voice. But for the producer or if the director's there, they would go for whose acting they liked better, who emphasized whatever, so know that you both, in my book, you're in the running up for it because you both brought something different, which is nice because you won't sound like the next generic person that they play on the audition tape.